our stitching kingdom. Welcome to my January floss tube. It is the 17th of January 2023. Welcome to the new year. I'm a little bit behind in recording. We've had a fun-filled week, and we've been busy with Alice having her recital for the winter recital, and now we're getting back into competition prep, and we're celebrating my husband. He's turning 50 this month, and so we're celebrating him every chance we get. So that's why I've been a little MIA, but we've been working on it. So it's been great. I have a couple of things. I have a finish, and I have a new start, and I've got plans and some haul, and so we'll just hop into it. First off, I would love to thank any new subscribers, any returning subscribers, returning friends. Thanks for being here. We do have a what's called Under 1,000 Subs Club. It was created a couple of years ago by Carrie and Stitches. Heather Link is my homeboy, and they invited me to come along for the ride. I have in the description box below, there's a link to a couple of documents. One is when they graduate from the Under 1,000 Subs Club, Dawn, Frosty X Stitch, she will kind of mark it, but they're still on the list. And then I've compiled a list of under 1,000 subs, and I just kind of leave them there. The newest people are on the top, and if you have anybody you'd like me to add, if you'd like to be added to the list, you're more than welcome. I know we were trying to get Stitchy Sally up to 1,000 before, let me look here, before Christmas, and I don't think we got it. It was close. It was so close. So if y'all want to go and follow Stitchy Sally, excuse me, she is in the UK. She is amazing. She does samplers, and even if you don't like watch them, sometimes in your feed, it is so, like, sometimes it's very refreshing. She has 940. She only needs 60 more subscribers. So go give her a watch. Another new person I've watched is Lee, and it is her channel is Sticks, Strings, and Other Things, and there's knitting, there's D&D references, which I love. There is, lots of multi-craftural. She did a couple of tea advents during Christmas, so that was really fun to watch. So yeah, go give both of them a watch. And then Lydia's Leisurely Stitching, she's so sweet. She released a 2022 kind of wrap-up video, and it was really fun to watch that, and that just popped up recently. So yeah, I'm just gonna hop into my stitching and what was going on. So I can't remember if I showed you my Christmas fairy finish or not, so you're gonna see her really quick. I did finish her in, I think, late December, right after Christmas, or no, right before Christmas. And then I stitched on Miss New Year's Fairy, which was very appropriate. So I love her. That wing is a pain in the butt, though. It is not all Krynic. The only Krynic in this one is the tree. And it was really close, because this was a whole set, and some of these little tiny white beads, oh, it was getting close. I was like, I'm gonna have to get some more of those, but luckily there was enough. So, speaking of Miss New Year's Fairy, I will just grab her right here. And, oops. And this is where we're at on her. We've got her arms done, her little sassy pose. So I'm just going up and gonna start with her head, and then I'll move down. And these are kits from Hoffman. I do know that now you can order the patterns only. And that's what Miss New Year's Fairy looks like. She's so cute. Laurel had done her a few years ago, and it was really fun to see her. So, but yes, so if you want to get your hands on those, there's a Christmas, there's a New Year's, there's fairy holiday collection is what they're called, but there's Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's, Easter, and like Thanksgiving harvest. So there's 5 of them. And and then there's a trick or treat one, and you can get just the pattern only. And my friend Sammy at Tiny Hummingbird Stitchery would love to help you assist in that, and I'll link her shop down below. It's a Facebook group. One of my new starts for the year. I have another new start coming up in January with Stitching May and Vicki Gable and Sammy, I believe. So, and it's Tell an Emblem Love Bugs. And I don't know if anybody else is joining in, but I know there's us 4. But I started Tiger Lily on the 1st of January. She is out of print, hard to find, very expensive. Yes. All of the things. And she is on the same fabric as my Violet, who is also out of print, hard to find. I think it is this way. And this is her wing that I'm working on. So I think once we get the other colors on here, it'll really pop. And this is, I know it's a Live and Die LA. I think it's like Elsa Frozen Fractals, I think is what it's called. But yes, so she's going away for a little bit. Let's see, we're just gonna go with what's on the pile here, and then I'll do my haul in a moment. I got about 400 half stitches in my Yellowstone. This is by Eric Dowdle, is the original artist. I don't know where you can find it anymore. I don't know if, yeah. So, but I worked down here. I'm trying to kind of do a diagonal, but I don't know if that's working. Because I like the diagonal idea, but I like the 10 by 10 blocks idea. I don't know. I'm just kind of doing a combination of the two. I just need to get my butt in gear, because I would like to finish it this year, and yeah, so I'm going to try to work on this once a week. And let's see here, that's haul. And then my project, there's my Love Bugs. This is my working copy of Love Bugs by Tell an Emblem. There's a bee, a butterfly, and a dragonfly. So, super fun, super simple. Put you up. This is my yearly that I've broken into monthly parts. Sammy and a group of friends and I, Sammy and Laurel and Alma and Vicki Gable and Stitching May and Rita and Holly and who else? Oh, Vicki Reading and Stitching. I'm like, who all did it? But we picked a project and broke it into 12 parts, kind of like a stitch along, but it's not a stitch along. And Carrie from Carrie and Stitches is doing the same thing, which I'm super excited about. But mine is Rose Quaker, and I was trying to do it into like pieces and parts, and then I was just like, that's not gonna work. And then I counted the stitches, and the stitch count was crazy. And then I was like, I looked at the motifs, and I said, oh, there's like 60 motifs in here. We'll do that. So, about 4 to 5 motifs a month is my goal to get this finished by the end of the year. And that's loud, sorry. And get in there. And this is using a silk conversion that I got from my friend Laura Busby, and from the attic, I believe it is where she got it. But it just turned it so much brighter and threw some greens in there. It's in Belsois Silks, so. And that is where I'm at. This is where I had it like right there since I started it almost 2 years ago. So, and this is what I got. for January. So for February, I'm going to finish this little guy out, and then we'll go that way. So, and Quakers are fun because it feels like each motif is like a little mini finish. So, Sarah Stitchin' Mommy is doing a Quaker temperature this year, and I'm like, that's kind of cute. I don't really do temperature charts, so I'll talk about that in a second. I'll talk about you in a moment. Okay. I'm also working on my categories, which if you follow Sammy from Sammy J Stitches, she does categories every month. And let me just pull that up. Hold on one moment. So I worked on my Rose Quaker because one of our categories was a pattern release date before 2013, and Rose Quaker was released in 2005, I want to say. 2009, I'm sorry. And so I worked on that one, and then I have animals, less than 10 colors, large, and a new to me. And with animals, I chose Cardinal Points, which Carrie and Stitches finished hers, and it looks amazing. Christine Stitch All the Things did hers, and loved watching that. When I started it, I started it on the wrong size of fabric. So I got to this point, and I need to send this to Vic so that she can turn it into a bit of a project bag or something for me. But I got about that far, and then realized, oh, it's not gonna fit. It's a square piece. It's 214 by 214, I want to say. But the fabric I got was not going to fit it. So I kind of threw it away and was not threw it away, but was very upset. Bought a new fabric from Grace Notes Fabrics. Because there's no half stitches or anything, so this is a good one to do on Ada. And you've got some purple threads here. You can go away. So I've restarted it, and I've checked for sure, and it will fit. But that, I'm going to fold this in half so it has something behind it. But that's where we are. This is the whole first border done. This kind of goes down into the second page. And then I'm working on this part right here, which is where the words and some of the grapes are. And then I'll just move this away. So, but there's Cardinal Points. And this is also one I did not touch last year, so I'm trying to get the ones that I didn't do anything with last year. Get at least 500 stitches in them, which I'm doing a good job. So, pat on the back to me. What else do we have here? So you get to go over there. One day I'll have some more organization in my craft room. Okay. Oh, let me get this one. I'm also working on a project 100 stitches a day. I really like that idea. And in doing so, I actually got a finish. Did I bring... I didn't bring the other one. I'll pull it up on my phone. So I was working on spring, and I had these two motifs already done, the quilt, the bouquet, and I finished the sampler, and it went quite fast, doing 100 stitches a day. And there was one day that I did like 200, so I didn't have to stitch the next day. You know how that is. And I'm almost done with the winter motif, or autumn motif, or summer, whatever month that I'm doing with them. But it took me, let's see here, 8 days to finish that one, and then I started on the 9th, the summer quilt portion, and here is where I am on that. So I just need to finish these white flowers right here, and then there's some blue that goes in, and then also a couple of stitches right around here. And I did notice that this is less than 10 colors, so I might be able to use that for my less than 10 colors, double dip a little bit, but that's where I am there.
I'm also working on, for my large, is Bliss Fairy from Nora Corbett. Belinda and I started this back in like 2020, maybe 2021, one of those days. Oh, and her picture fell off. There she is. And she's a big girl. Those flowers are really big. And that's Bliss Fairy. She's so pretty, and she is quite large. So, but I like the flower that she's sitting on, and it's very pretty. Kind of reminds me of a little bit of geraniums that she's sitting with. So maybe her and the geranium one, fairy are buddies. And here I am. I want to get about 1,500 stitches on it, 12 to 1,500 stitches. So that's where I am on that. So getting some of that big flower done. And I think that's all of my stitching. So let me go to like my round robin that we're just finishing up. This one is Bobby's. This is the Dreaming of round robin. Bobby from Pumpkin Creek Primitives. Janet with Janet Jabber, Crystal with Crystal Rowe, Carla with Craft at K, Hannah Dowling, and Corinne and Colleen from Grace Notes Fabrics. We each picked a Rosewood Manor and are passing it around. Bobby's is, Dreaming of Daisies. And hers is, 18 count Ada 2/1. And I like that because you can't see the white on this very well. So she chose like this really pretty gray. And it just pops. Because this is one of those ones, like the cover photo, you wouldn't want to stitch it unless you're big into daisies. But that gray just makes that white pop, and it's so pretty. So I get to work on this. I think I'm going to come down and work over here, but this is as long across the top. So very pretty. I'm excited to work on it. And then I should, because Hannah gets it before me, and I think we're pretty close. So I think I should be getting my Dreaming of Irises back. I know Colleen and I both did Dreaming of Irises, so should be getting that soon. So that's what I am with stitching. Plans, like I said, I'm going to start Telling Emblems Love Bug, and then in February I'm going to do 2 starts. One is June Bug that Janet and no, are we doing that in February? When are we doing that, Janet? Remind me, Janet. Message me. Oh wait, hang on. Let me look at our messages. I know that we're starting it together. Hang on. Hold, please. February. We're going to be starting June Bug in February, so I think that'll be really fun. And then one of my friends surprised me with this recently out of print, and I cried when it came, almost. You know, it was just kind of like, I did not expect it. I was going to be borrowing it from a friend, and it is now, I am the owner of Bluebell, so quite excited. I had ordered her right before she went out of print from 123 Stitch, and then my card was never charged, and she never came. I was like, no. And it was like, I didn't even know she was going out of print, and I had ordered her, and I'm like, crap. So, a good friend of mine found her in a lot with Tiger Lily, actually, which was kind of fun. She told me the story. I was like, oh, that is so awesome. So, February, a couple of friends and I are going to be starting Bluebell. So I'm quite excited about that. Need to get the fabric and pull the floss, so I need to put her over there in my kitting up pile. Other fun stuff I got. Did I work up? What was this? Who are you? Hang on. Oh, I've worked on you already. Other stuff I got. I did get Vic Stitch and Buttons 12 Days of Christmas bag, and it was so fun. Here's the bag. Cute little zipper pull. And then in this was for a project. And then we also had our cute little tray. She doesn't work tray. Also works really good for a dice tray. We got a pattern from Fox and Rabbit Designs and all the stuff to stitch the pattern. Super fun. And that's all right. Here's all the flosses. I need to find my needle. We also got the beads to go with it. These fun floss drops that are stripy. And a frogger. Hopefully we don't need the frogger. And this beautiful blue fabric that Lexi at Dreamer Bug Creations dyed for us. And I'm trying to find it. We also got a needle minder that matches. It's upside down. There's a needle threader in here somewhere as well. Yes, right here. And then we also got this really pretty ornament that she made. I love that ornament. It's so pretty. And then this one is a scissor fob. And I know I have a needle threader in here somewhere too. It's just in a really thin package. There you are. And I love how they're all like coordinated. So, very fun. It was a very good bag, very good pricing on it. Vic, if you do it again, you know to sign me up. So, but I love Vic's bags. They are very well constructed. She puts a lot of time and effort into it. She does a great job. And then I got, oh dear, fuzzy stuff. Okay, and then I ordered from, where's the other one there? I know I had another piece of fabric. Where did you go? Oh, there you are. Okay. So, I ordered from Grace Notes Fabrics. She had a extra, I think it was a fabric of the month. And so I'm pleased on it. Oh no, it's a mystery. It has spots. But I really like this color, and it is 16 count Ada. So I actually have an idea of what I might do on that. And I don't see any spots. Oh, maybe there's one, but it's in the corner. So this one's really pretty. I like it. And then it came with this cute little whale sticker. So, and I don't mind fabric spots and stuff like that because a lot of times you can cover it up. So, okay, get in there. And then I ordered from Sammy at Tiny Hummingbird Stitchery. And this might go on, this is one of the ideas to put on it because it's small and it'll fit. And it says, it's called Built on Love, and it says, and so together they built a life they loved, which I really like that. So that's by Silver Creek Samplers. And then this is a color Nephris in linen, which is really interesting. It's not that mottled. It's a really pretty dark blue, and that does not look like 32 count. That looks really tiny. But that's Under the Sea Fabrics. And then I also got an issue of Cross Stitcher. I might pass this along. I'll have to look through it, but it's quite fun. And then this Alice bag, which I love. This is a Vic Stitch and Button bag, and I love this bag. So it's even got a little teapot on the purple. So, and that's Tulip Pink, Alice in Wonderland. So, all right, I think that's it. I think that's where we are. I hope you all have a great week, and stay safe and stay healthy, and happy stitching, my friends. See ya.